This is just a list of all the supplies that I use. They're pretty standard for most of the different types of ear posting, but I will show you, so if you want to go ahead and order some of your stuff, you can get it. You won't need it for a couple weeks, but it'll be good to have when you get it. Tools, I use my Dremel. You're going to need, well, if you do the zip ties, you'll need a Dremel or something to sand down the edges. Bandage scissors for taking off your post, and then just good sharp scissors for cutting your tape. Those are the tools that you will need. This is a smelly stuff some other breeder told me about that supposedly will keep other dogs from messing with your puppy's ears, for those of you who have multiple dogs, because sometimes the older dogs will mess with the post. It kind of works. Nothing works perfectly, but I ordered it off of Amazon. That's what it's called. Never heard of it before. The adhesive spray that I use, it's just a multi-purpose adhesive spray. You can get it at Lowe's, Home Depot, ordered off Amazon, whatever. Some people use a different one, like a craft spray glue. That's just the one that I use. Zoe's, yes, I wrote that on there because the packing tape ripped it off. That's how it's spelled. That's the adhesive remover. I think it works better than any of the rest of them. Even Unisolve always leaves residue, little bits of sticky and stuff, and I gotta kind of scrub and get it off. The Zoe's takes the tape and no residue. I never have residue with Zoe's. Somebody recently, I just saw this watching a video today, they took a spray bottle top, you know, that you get off of a spray bottle, and put it in there so that they just can spray it on the ear rather than having to use a cotton ball. I've always used a cotton ball, but it's a really good idea to put the spray nozzle in there and then you can just spray it on the ear. Makes so much sense. Cotton squares, just like you get at Walmart, just your little makeup cotton squares. The zip ties that I use, you can get whatever length. You probably want at least a 14-inch length, but I use the strong ones, the 170-pound tensile strength. They're the biggest ones that you can get as far as that I can find at Home Depot anyway. Regular old duct tape. The Zonus porous tape comes in a box of 12. I would just order you a box of 12 because you're probably going to need it. Cheapest I've ever found is on Amazon, runs $22 to $25 a box, something like that. I also will use some paper tape towards the beginning when the ears are still pretty tender, or maybe you have a raw spot or some scabs or stuff left. I will use the paper tape. I guess you don't have to, but that's the paper tape I use. And backer rods, I don't have a package left, but this is what the backer rod looks like. It comes in a roll and you cut it to the size you need. There's 3/8, 1/2 inch, and you can also get a 5/8. With baby puppies, you just kind of gotta see which one works better in their ear canal, what size. I've had some that I need to start with 3/8 because it fits in there better, or some 1/2 inch. Honestly, I never use the 5/8. Some people use the 5/8, but I've never had to. I haven't. Anyway, so that's what I use in doing my ear posts. That's what I use for either doing the backer rod and the zip tie. Your tape, your spray, all that kind of stuff is going to be the same whether you're doing zip ties or whether you're using the backer rods. So